Hey everybody, welcome to Flicks Talk. I'm Nia. This week's a little bit different. I just thought I'd get on really quick and tell you the update news that I have for tomorrow, January 22nd. And it's about Lisa Marie Presley. If you haven't heard, she passed away on January 12th, 4 days after the anniversary of her father's death, which is Elvis, by the way, if you didn't know. But Lisa Marie Presley, she was born on February 1st, 1968. Sadly passed away January 12th, 2023, at the age of 54. So this is what happened with this is what happened on the 12th. She went into a full cardiac arrest. She was found by her ex-husband, Lockwood, I'll say, and Lockwood. Just want to make sure I got the last name. He started CPR. Of course, he called 911. By the time she got to the hospital, they did get a pulse, but she was already pronounced brain dead at that time. So the family decided to sign a DNR, do not resuscitate. Shortly after that was signed, she experienced a second heart attack, and that is what caused her death. So, her mother, Priscilla Presley, everyone should know who she is, and her oldest daughter, Riley Kehoe, was at the hospital with her when she passed away. So, and that death right there, that was a shocker to me. I heard obviously I saw the news flashes or news on updates and stuff on social media and stuff, and I was like, as I was really hoping that she would pull through. But as I understand, she, I think it's her father's side that has family history of heart disease. So, and those family members died in their 40s and 50s, including her dad. So, in his 40s. So, she was in that bracket. 54, 40s, 50s. So, I'm thinking it was her dad's side of the family, not her mom's. Don't know the family health history of her mom's. So, but, of Priscilla. So, I think it's the dad's side. Anyway, on the 8th, though, on the anniversary of Elvis's birthday, who would have been 88 this year, she was out at Graceland and talking to the fans who were there. And she even went to the fans to sign autographs and have pictures taken with them. And she seemed fine. At least to me. I've seen videos, TikTok videos on Facebook. So, she looked fine. 2 days later, though, in LA, when she went to the Golden Globes, I did actually see her. I did watch the Golden Globes, and I thought I saw her at the table. And I watched a little bit, like 10 minutes right before the awards started of the pre-Golden Globes. And I saw Priscilla there being interviewed, but I didn't see Lisa Marie. She was with Austin Butler, who portrayed Elvis in the movie Elvis. Spent 2 years studying Elvis, and that's why he did such an incredible job. Have not seen the movie, but I've seen the clips, and I've heard all the reviews and everything, and 2 years watching and talking to the family, and yeah. Anyway, so at the Golden Globes, the footage that I did see of her, she for one, to me, she did not look well. She looked pale. She needed help walking. Even Priscilla was helping her down some steps. And Priscilla's 77. So, yeah, there's something up. I could tell just by just the way she was walking and her just the way she was. So, and then 2 days later, around 10:30, that's when she was found, and then she ended up dying that day on the 12th. So, I tell you what, man. Anyway, a little bit. Everyone knows the daughter of Elvis. So I'm quite sure back in the 80s, when she became like a teenager, people were expecting her to put out an album. Well, guess what? She did not do that. She waited till she was 35 to put out her first one. And that one was To Whom It May Concern in 2003. 2 years later, she put out Now What, which is what I have. I have that one, Now What. Lisa Marie Presley. Came out in 2005. And then in 2012, she put out her third one, Storm and Grace. Only 3 albums. The Raven, is on the Now What CD. That one she wrote, and it's about her mom. Because, she and her mom were close, or they were very close, but then there was a time when they weren't very close, when, they kind of butted heads. But anyway, I think most people have that. Anyway, so tomorrow, January 22nd, that is when her memorial is. And it's going to be at 9 o'clock. It will be live streamed on the Graceland site. So if you want to watch it, 9 a.m. But the footage is actually going to start at 6:50 Central Time. So 4:50 Pacific, 7:50 Eastern, and 5:50 in the Mountain Time. So there's all the time zones. But since I live in the same time zone as Memphis, it is 6:50, or just before 7 o'clock is when the footage is going to start. So, but the memorial won't start until 9. So, there will be celebrities there. There will be regular people because it is open to the public. There's a stage that's going to be set up where I think they may be doing some performances in honor of Lisa Marie. So, she's going to be buried next to her son, Benjamin Kehoe, which was the second born of hers, Riley's younger brother. He died in 2020 at age 27 of suicide. So he is buried, or I guess it's buried above ground. Lisa Marie will be above ground right next to Benjamin, which is going to be right across from Elvis. I've never been to Graceland, but they have showed pictures, and I have seen on TMZ footage of the people working, and she's exactly across there. If you're standing right in front of Elvis and you look across the meditation garden, she's right there, right across from her dad, right next to her son Benjamin. So but she has 3 daughters, Riley Kehoe, as I said, and then the 2 twins, Riley that's the oldest. She's 33, guys. She's an actress. Riley Kehoe, 33. The twins, 14, Finley and Harper Lockwood. And yes, Lisa Marie Presley was married 4 times to Kehoe, Michael Jackson, Nicolas Cage, and Lockwood. Married, divorced, all of them. And you know what? At the time of her death, she was working on a tell-all book on Michael Jackson and her dad. So, I don't know how far she got into it. I'm kind of hoping it was almost to the finish, so that way it can be published. But, who knows? But that's interesting, what I read. When I read that, I was like, oh. But, if it wasn't meant to be, not to be. Who knows what that tell-all was going to tell. So, but yeah, Lisa Marie Presley, I'm so sad about that death. I really am. And to me, she was like the closest thing that this country had to like royalty to me. You know, UK has King Charles and William and you know them, but here, to me, not because Elvis was known as the king, it's just, you know, everybody knows Elvis, first name, and then he had one daughter, and that's Lisa Marie. So, you know, it's like, anyway. So I definitely want to go up to Memphis. I definitely always wanted to go there, just haven't been. But yeah, I want to go tour, and especially now. Sorry, cats knocked the camera. But definitely want to go now. I want to wait a while because, you know, everybody right now, I'm quite sure, has flocked to Memphis. People, I mean, I'm quite sure Memphis hotels are packed because everybody is going to be at Graceland tomorrow. So I'm going to try to be up and watch the streaming on the Graceland site. So I got to figure out that one. Look that up. But that's just what they said. It's going to be streamed live. Of course, it'll probably be on YouTube at one point, at some point. Maybe streamed on other venues as well. But definitely the Graceland site. That's what they said. So yeah, 9 o'clock. If you want to watch it, Graceland site, 9 o'clock. Footage starts beforehand. But, yeah, it's, I believe, both her exes, Kehoe and Lockwood, will be there. Of course, Priscilla will be there. Her daughters will be there. And if you notice, since her passing, if you have a Facebook account, Facebook had some posters or memes. I think mainly just posters, what I kind of call these, of Elvis. You know, Elvis, as we know, at the time he died, and had a little girl, and he's like, you know, kind of welcoming her to heaven, or I'm quite sure he was not pleased to see her this young age to be with him. But as I said, I just think it's family history. That it's kind of what they mentioned on the news. So she was right in that bracket. I was hoping she would pull through. I was hoping she would live longer, but yeah, that was a shocker. That was a shocker death right there. So that was one of the shocking deaths of 2023 already. Probably the biggest one so far in January. So, but anyway, just a little quick video, just tell you guys what's going on, especially tomorrow. Lisa Marie Presley, her memorial is tomorrow, buried right next to her son, Benjamin, right across from her dad, Elvis. So yeah, that's why I have the Graceland behind me. Anyway, a little bit on a sad note video, but I want to get this out before tomorrow, even though I wanted to get this out earlier. But anyway, but don't forget, tomorrow, if you want to watch it, 9 a.m., Graceland site. But anyway, I'll try to make the next one a little bit more upbeat and interesting and not on a sad note. But rest in peace, Miss Lisa Marie Presley. She's up there with her son, with her dad, so, and looking down at her daughters and her mom, of course, and she'll be there tomorrow. She'll be there for her own memorial, checking things out. Yeah. Did I mention she's going to be buried above ground just like her son? When Elvis and his parents and grandmother are, like, underground, she's going to be above ground like her son. Anyway, see you see you next week. And Lisa Marie, man, I'll be listening to some of her music a little bit later off my CD. And she did do a duet with her dad. You know how they, you can look it up on YouTube, some videos of her. there's some songs that she did with her dad, some of his songs that she sung with him. So, you know, technology can be kind of cool at times. Nightmare in other times, but great in others. But anyway, yeah. Hated losing Lisa. Mm-mm-mm. It's one plane I want to go to. I want to visit her plane. It's right there. I think it's there where you can buy the tickets to go to the house. You can visit that first, then go to the house. Since you're going to be right there, buying the tickets. Look, there it is. Anyway, yeah, that's one plane I want to go see. There's another one, but I'll tell you guys later. Good night, everybody. Thanks for watching, and see you next week.